Happy Thursday and welcome back to the show. Today we are talking about separation. Separation is like the birthplace of all stress, anxiety, disease, war, etc., in the world. If we look at our world and we look at the paradigm as to why there is conflict, the root of it most often is just a separation, us and them mentality. So I want to dive into separation and disconnection, but in your body, because I believe that the reason why our world is so disconnected and separated is because we are so disconnected and separated within ourselves. And so our external world is simply just a reflection of what is really going on down in here, all up in here. Disconnection from your soul, disconnection from your truth, disconnection from your inner child, all of those things are what creates anxiety, tension, and stress disorders, overconsumption in the body. Let's look at an inner child, for instance. We all have this like little mini version of us inside our bodies that we tend to push away, ignore, don't really like lean in and love because she's like having a shit fit and screaming because we're not actually communicating to her what's going on. So all of us, within us all, we all have this inner child who's craving love, who's craving attention, who just needs healing and support, and for us to be like, hey, I'm with you, I'm here. And unfortunately, we're not honoring this part of us. We're not honoring this part of us that like really is craving love, and we're just kind of pushing it away. And that craving for love is showing up in anxiety, in tension, and we're resisting it. And we all know what we resist persists. So we've got to learn to reconnect back into that part of us, reconnect back into that part of us that craves love, craves attention, just wants to be seen, just wants to feel expressed. Because right now, the adult part of us is like on a freaking mission going one way, and we're disconnecting ourselves from the thing that we really need to connect in most. So that inner separation in our bodies is creating a lot of the animosity that we're dealing with. And this is the beautiful thing. We get to reconnect with that little person inside of us. We get to develop a bond, a friendship, a union. We get to develop harmony between our adult selves and our inner childs to be able to work together, be companions together. So it's not one against the other. Because when we can truly amalgamate and fuse together all parts of us, the light, the dark, the whatever parts of us, we're able to move in the same direction, knowing that we're all going in the same direction. You can't cut off or deny pieces and parts of you and expect them just to go away. So I want you to spend some time today and really listen to that voice. It's so easy to distract ourselves and just to keep going on this hamster wheel so we don't actually have to hear the voice, because the voice of the mind is so much louder than the voice of the soul. But when we can create presence in our lives and actually listen to our soul, we're able to like uncover what our bodies actually need. Our bodies can speak to us. That small child in us can speak to us, and we can honor the calls of our soul and our inner child. And when we do that, when we take the space to be like, hey, I'm here to support you, I'm here to love you, I'm here to give you the love that maybe you didn't receive as a young child from a parent or what have you, that creates ease in the body. Get curious about what you actually need at a fundamental level. Get curious about what your inner child needs at a fundamental level. Then it'll create the journey of transformation will be so much easier. So often people want to like transform their life, and they spiritually bypass the fact that there's a little bit of pain and healing that needs to transcend. You need to include and transcend it into your growth. We can't spiritually bypass things and expect us to like land in the life of victory and happiness. So take some time today, honor that part of you, love it, heal it, and allow it to become a part of your adult existence. Mwah. Love you all, and we will see you next Thursday.